Hello guys, welcome to Love Between 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is the weekly career reading commencing May 20 up to May 26, 2019. Each pulse was arranged by Archangel Michael, and Saint Michael say that it's gonna be an intense week when it comes to career. It is because some people will end up fighting. It really depends on how you handle the situation. So don't get involved in any fights, guys, or any conflicts, because it will distract you from doing your job. And it is not yet the perfect time to move to another career, the angels say. It is because some people are mad, confused, and angry in the work area. And don't make decisions when you're angry or confused. Alright? Make decisions if you're in the right mind space and also your emotions are intact. Because if you make a decision right away and you're not in the position yet to make decisions, something bad will happen, like you will make the wrong choices, right? Or it will create a conflict with you. That is why within this week, just focus on career, okay, on what you're doing. And the angels say it's more intense within this week about career area than love life, the angels say. That is why they want this reading to be out there right away. Actually, they want me to make this reading after I did the love reading for this week, but honestly speaking, I can't make any more. I was drained by those readings because it's very long. Okay, please understand me, because really my readings take very long time, or take a very long time period of time. It's not just a 30-minute reading or whatsoever when it comes to love life, because I want it complete with the messages and also the advice from the angels and saints, they say. And anyway, we have 4 piles here. Pile 1 is the 8 of Pentacles. Pile 2 is the King of Wands. Pile 3 is the King of Pentacles. And pile 4 is the 2 of Cups. Please choose wisely, guys. Don't base it on your ego, your zodiac signs, or favorite number. Because if you base it on your ego, it will not resonate. But if no pile is resonating with you or calling on to you, please don't force yourself to fit in. Okay? Because in some instances, guys, that the card is not resonating with you. And I'm sensing like it will happen if no piles is calling on to you. If you don't sense anything, right? Okay, and I can gladly tell you if a pile is resonating or not with you. Well, depends on your career and even the situation, right? So anyway, is there anything else, angels? Listen no more. So I'll proceed now by showing to you the cards that I'll be using for this reading. Okay, so for the choices that we have here, we pulled cards from the Classic Tarot deck. For the tarot cards, I'll be using the Akashic Tarot and also Classic Tarot deck for the clarification. And then for the advice from the angels, we pulled cards from the Work Your Light Oracle cards. And we will use Archangel Michael Oracle deck because he's the one whom arranged the piles for us. And we also pulled cards from the Universe Has Your Back. So guys, if you haven't chosen your pile yet, just pause the video. I'll proceed now with option number 1. Hello guys, for those who chose pile number 1, which is the 8 of Pentacles, here is your reading. Okay, now so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 1. So here is your overall theme. You have clean it up, reverse or upright according to the angels, and then happy, happy. In either way, the angels say, so same goes. So anyway, let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we'll be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 1, commencing May 20 up to May 26, 2019. Another shuffle, they say. So let's see. So you have Archangel Raphael. In either way, they say wishes fulfilled either way as well. They tell Two of Roses in upright, they say. And also the Ark of the Covenant, either reverse or upright, they tell me. I'm sensing this card as well. Four of Keys. In either way as well, the Garden in upright. So overall energy that's affecting the reading is number 2, which is the Akashic Library in reverse or upright, they tell. You can make up your mind when it comes to career because you wanna change job. That's what I'm sensing. You have the waterfall here as an outcome. Either way as well, the lightning bolt in upright and reverse. Yes, you can make up your mind. Two of Horses in upright position, they tell. And then you also have the Sands of Time. One more card, they request for an outcome. So you have the Six of Roses in upright. There's something going on with your career that's been bugging you. You're hiding that fact from other people, and some people knows and some people doesn't. That's what I'm sensing. Now let's clarify the cards presented here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we'll be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we'll be able to understand. So you have wishes fulfilled. Two of Roses. My gosh. So Ark of the Covenant. Four of Keys. Number 2. Five of Roses, Six of Roses, Six of Horses, Eight of Horses, Two of Horses, Six of Scrolls. One more for that, the angels say. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the whole reading. So what we have here is that really you're thinking if you're gonna move or you're gonna stay. Because honestly speaking, you're sad about your career. You're not happy anymore. You want to erase these memories that you have, but a part of you wants to stay. That's what I'm sensing. And you feel like you're not committed anymore. You want to move to another career. That's what I'm sensing. You feel like you're not fulfilled when it comes to this job that you currently have. So the first card that you have is Archangel Raphael. I'm sensing like you're not happy anymore and you really want to heal, but you don't know if you will push through into leaving this career. Because I see here that there's justice in a situation wherein you feel like somebody is dominant and it's not you. Like what's written on the contract is not based on what's going on with your career. That's what you think. That's why the justice is here. Or somebody mistreated you. That's why you feel lonely. You feel like your guard is down, and you really want to know if you have to move on forward or not. But basically within this week, the angel's advice for this week is not to move on yet in a job. From another job, or career. Because you don't have to make decisions while you're angry or upset. And I'm sensing like you want changes in your career for a very long time, could be for some. Okay, just take what resonates. You want changes because you want the justice. You want what's written could come true. That's what I'm sensing. Another reason why you're sad. Wishes fulfilled could be your career don't give you much salary as what is written in the contract, could be. Okay, and or the salary is not enough, because I'm sensing with the 5 of Pentacles, it's not enough for you, or it feels like the salary is low, and you feel like you can't save money from your salary, could be. If I'm sensing like it's not a high paying job and you really want something that is higher than what you got with this company that you're in. And then the next card is the winged messengers. So I'm sensing like you're approaching some people. You're asking if is it okay if I move to another job or career. I'm sensing like you're asking your boss, could be something on a higher position, could be a friend, because you're asking for an advice, because you want something that is stable, you want something that is balanced, that what do you call this? I'm sensing like the angels are giving you some people involved that is heaven sent for you to have the right decisions. They are gonna be the one who's gonna instruct you on the correct choices that you may have in this career, because I'm sensing that it could be your guides, it could be angels, it could be people, but I'm sensing like someone could be a boss, somebody who has a higher position than yours. Just take what resonates, okay? And then the next is Ark of the Covenant, and they told me that you will try to talk to someone about it. I'm sensing boss, and then you're not gonna be successful, especially if you have a contract. You must follow the contract. That's why you remain stuck and will not move to another career. It's gonna make you sad, feel sad and lonely, because they will not allow you to change job or resign. And then the next is clearing the way. So I'm sensing here that you're indecisive if you will leave the job or not. And you don't know if you will still continue on with this job even if it hurts you. You keep on coming back. You're so confused. You don't know what to do. And then the garden, it means that you want to separate from this job of yours, and actually you want also to release that anger feeling that you have deep inside of you. Honestly, you have sadness here. You also have anger and anxiety and pain in this career, that you didn't achieve your goals or what you desired of while you're stuck in this career. So let's see about the outcome. You have 5 outcomes. First outcome is the War of Roses. So I'm sensing here that you've been purging a lot about what's going on with your company. Either a contract, as you can see, is not followed, or the salary is low, and it's sad. And I also sense with this card, it has something to do with this. Oops, I'm sorry, it's not. With this one, okay? They will not let you get out of the career, especially if you have contract with this career or with this job company that you have, because you're tied down to that contract, and it's making you upset because it's making you stay for a little bit longer in this company that you have. Then with the waterfall, I'm sensing like it has something to do with finances, and you feel like imbalance when it comes to money. It's because they only give you less than what you deserve could be, or you can save money with this career or job that you have, and it's driving you crazy. It's making you insane, the angels say. And the next card is the lightning bolt. So I'm sensing like everyone knows that you're not happy anymore with the career, and you really want that something may happen so that suddenly you will be out of this career. That's what you want if you can't release yourself from this. And then the next is the willow. So the angels say you really want to change your job because your wishes, or you're not contented even emotionally in this career, and the money is not even enough for you to be stable. That's what you think. That is the reason why you want to change your job. And then the next is the sands of time. So you're waiting for the perfect time wherein you can let go of this career so that you will have the job that you're meant to be with, or meant for you, because you're a hard worker, as you can see. But sadly, most of you guys, I'm sensing like you're not paid the right way, or the salary is a very low that you can't achieve anything or save money. So let's see about the overall theme of this reading. So you have happy. So I'm sensing like you're still indecisive. You don't know if you will change your job or not, because honestly you're sad already with the career that you currently have. But sensing like you want to be happy, but there are certain things that's holding you back. Like there should be a key to open your happiness into living this career, because honestly right now within this week it's not yet the time, the angels say. And then the next is clean it up. So still you're undecisive, okay, and you don't know what to do, honestly, because you want to keep this career for stability purpose, and you've been here for a very long time, could be for some, and you have good memories in this career. Another reason why you can't just leave the career that's holding you back from pushing forward. And you keep the memories. You're somebody who's loving and caring, and you became a family to this career. That is why it's not very easy for you to heal and move on from this career that you have, because I'm sensing like this is your comfort zone. Even if there's something wrong with the career or with the company, you're still wanting to stay because of the memories, the angels say. So let's see what are the advice that the angels has for you. So you have inner temple. Devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So what they want you to do is to see how you feel. Okay, focus on your heart. And in order to focus on your heart, you have to be somebody whom has their heart chakra open. Make sure that you don't have negative emotions. Let go of the past, let go of your ego, let go of something that is negative, the grudges, the anger. Okay, you must purge it. You must release all those blockages, because the heart is the gateway to heaven. And in order to receive healing, in order to receive messages from God, we must clear off negativity in our heart as blockages or negative emotions. And make sure that ego is not ruining everything. You know, in decision making, you must pray for wisdom and pray that your ego may not come, may not distract you from decision making. Okay. And then the next card is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So, honestly speaking, you're stuck because there's other opinions out there and you don't know whom to listen to. That's what I'm sensing. But the angels are telling you that within this week, you're gonna reach out somebody whom was sent by the heaven to talk to you about the decision making thing. And that is the one that you need to listen to, the angels say. And the angels say that you have to remember to pray. If you want signs, you can always pray for a sign. You can always pray to God whenever you feel like this way. You feel sad, lonely. You can reach to God. You're undecisive. Reach to the heavens above, because they know what is written about your life, for your future. They know what is best for you. And here on earth, we are only humans. We tend to make mistakes. And what will happen if you reach out on someone whom gave you a wrong advice? So they are suggesting to you that you have to pray. If you're confused, the angels say, and don't make decisions right away if you're angry or confused or sad even. Then the next card is the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So I'm sensing like you're dealing with people whom loves you in this company. That's why it's hard for you to let go, because you love these people. Okay, and that is why you don't want to go away from this company. They say that you have to follow your heart, because you know it's very rare to find a company where everyone is like this, because not all company is or a job is perfect. And the angels say at least you have your comfort zone, at least this job is something stable, the angels say. And those people that are with you are your soul tribe. And then the next is play, have fun, celebrate, don't be serious. So I'm sensing here that you need to see the beauty of your job, of your career. See the positive side instead of all the negativity that you may encounter. The angels say if money is not enough, better for you to move on. If the salary is really low. Okay, if it can't even, if it can't even be fulfilling for a family, if you have a family, right? But if it is only about something that happened in the past, about this drama or whatsoever, you can always purge the pain, because I'm sensing like you're sad, or some part of you could be angry of whatever had happened. It's just a conflict, the angels say. And remember to be happy. And the angels say, don't be too serious. Don't too focus on negative things, so that you can be able to focus on your heart, the angels say. And then the next is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. So if you're not earning much, they understand that you have to leave your career. But if you're somebody who can't, what do you call this? Probably they say that it really depends on your situation. You know what needs to change in order for you to achieve something. Because we can tell right away in this reading what you need to change. Because it is yourself whom needs to know what you need to change in order for you to change what's going on with your life. Because if I will say it now, people will react, you're so blunt, you're so and so ever. Okay? I tend to be honest here, guys. Because, I want to help people. And even if some of my readings turn out to be negative, or somebody would say, why is it? My readings are like that. Because I don't sugarcoat things. I am here to help. And not all the time, what's happening in our lives is not always positive things or outcomes. That is why we are here. That is why we have tips from the above, so that we can actually know how to handle things, especially if you're indecisive. So please, if something is negative and you want to hear what's positive, so don't blame the reader. At least the reader would say the right things, something that is truthful rather than something that is sugar-coated and it's the false. It's not really what it's meant to be. So anyway, these are the other cards that the angels has for you. You have you're on the right path. Prayer. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make helpful life changes. So anyway, it really depends on your situation. The angels say, if you feel like everyone is your soul family, stay, the angels say. If you feel like the salary is very low, not enough to make the living for your family or to survive for your family, then change your job. Okay, you will be guided by the above. The angel says summon Saint Michael and he will lead you on to the right path. If you're undecisive, ask for advice from the above or signs. Okay, so the next card is use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Prayer. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help. Describe the situation. So, I'm sensing like you have to imagine what will happen if you move on to another job. That could be. And I'm sensing like based on imagination. Remember dreams. Okay. You can always ask for a dream from heaven so that you can have the sign what will be the outcome if I do this and that. I'm sensing like you will be directed on the right path. That's what I'm sensing. And you can feel by your heart or by the hunch if this is in alignment with you. Okay, you will feel that you must not go on another career. And then these are the other cards. You have my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So anyway, don't make decisions while you are angry or upset, guys. And they want you to know how much they love you and they care about you, that they will send a person like here to give you an advice within this week of what you should be doing. And that is another sign the angels say. They will make you drawn to a person who will give you a good advice, the angels say, with regards to your situation. Because in this reading it's kind of confusing, right? Because they say that not everyone here in this pile number 1 has the same story. That is why they can only give you an assurance that you will be led onto the right path, and if only you ask the angels' help or the divine's help for you to see the answer to your questions. And you may pray this as well if you, what do you call this, to have that clarity about your questions. Alright, so the next card is the moment I realign with love, clear direction sorry, is directed to me. I'm sorry. I'm sensing like could be your throat chakra is blocked. I'm sensing like if you're planning to resign, they will block your throat chakra because you need to be clear of what it is you really wanted. Will you want something like this, like a family environment rather than a high salary? Just okay, they want you to be in alignment with love so that you may have a clear direction. And then the next card is in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So the angels say that remember that you have to be in alignment when it comes to thinking, and also be somebody whom doesn't have any grudges in your heart, so that you can clearly decide what decision you should take. Because if you're not in an alignment, you're full of anger, anxiety, pain, negativity, it's hard for you to reach the above. Okay, you need to be in a high vibration so that you can be able to receive messages from the divine, as you can see here. You need to be open-hearted and remember to release the pain and anxiety, to purge everything that's holding you back. What do you mean by purge? You need to cry it all out and always pray for the healing of your heart, so that your heart chakra will be open into receiving messages from the divine. So is there anything else, angels? He said you need to pray to God because you're so confused right now, they say. And you remember to have faith and trust the universe with this, they say. So anyway, thank you for watching pile number 1 and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hello guys, for those who chose pile number 2, which is the King of Wands, here is your reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your career, pile number 2. So here is the overall theme of your reading. You have a never-ending story in a upright or reverse, they say, and then co-create in upright. So let's see. Angels and guides, Please provide guidance for the cards so that we'll be able to know what's going on with the career of pile number 2, commencing May 20 up to May 26, 2019. One more shuffle, they say. Another, they request. You have community in either upright or reverse, they say. The karmic trench in upright, they tell winter. In either reverse or upright, they say. We have Archangel Michael in reverse, they say. So overall energy that's affecting the reading is a bird's nest, either upright or reverse, according to them. What is the outcome here? You have the Six of Keys, both upright and reverse, and then up in the air, reversed, they say, and then Two of Keys, either upright or reverse, they tell. And then Eight of Scrolls in upright, the Muse in either reverse or upright, they tell me. So let's clarify the cards presented here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we'll be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we'll be able to understand. Thank you. So let's see. Eight of Roses, the karmic trench, they wanna include it all. Another they requested. So Five of Forces, number 9. You have strong emotions about your work, guys. Three of Forces. No wonder. You're kinda upset. Six of Keys. 18. Two of Keys. Eight of Scrolls. And then 15. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the whole reading. You have the bird's nest. I'm sorry, my throat chakra. Could be your throat chakra is blocked from confronting anyone, the angels say, because you're very angry and upset of someone who's not stable. And I'm sensing like you're trying to control your anger, but you can't resist it. You're very upset of this Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is. Somebody who's, I'm sensing arrogant feels with this one. Somebody who's arrogant, who thought that has everything when honestly not. That's why you're upset. And I'm sensing like you're longing for love. You're longing for somebody to understand you, but it seems like a lot of people are against you, and some are even gossipers, as you can see. Will gossip behind your back, and that's what's making you angry. Could be this person gossip something, okay, to someone. My throat chakra really hurts. So in your part, your throat chakra is blocked so that you can't be able to hurt people. That's what I'm sensing, because you might hurt someone and you might gossip even. That's what I'm sensing, because some people are against you, some are not. And I'm sensing like on your part, you don't know whom to trust, because you have this either upright or reverse, and you're sad about it. You're conflicted on whom to give, whom to listen to. My throat chakra really hurts. I'm sorry if in this reading I'm gonna do this a lot with my throat. Because I'm sensing your throat chakra, guys. I'm sorry. So anyway, the karmic trench. I'm sensing like you're saving money so that you can move away from this career. And I'm sensing like it's burdening you already and you want to release this burden by going away or gonna take another job or will leave work. That's what I'm sensing, and nobody knows because you don't know whom to trust. I'm sensing here you don't know whom to trust. You don't know whom to tell your anxiety, your pain. That could be, or somebody give you a peace offering, but I'm sensing like you're hurt. You accepted that offer, but yet still your heart is not that mended. You don't know whom to trust anymore. And then the next is the 5 of Forces. So I'm sensing like you're in the winter stage wherein you're sad about this work situation, about your environment, and you want to get out of this work so that you'll be happy. And I'm sensing like you have contract could be that's holding you back from choosing another job or another company. That's why you want to sneak away and look for a job right away. Like what you have here. Depends on your situation, guys. So just take what resonates. Like you're gonna be sneaky and nobody knows that you're finding another job. And right now you're just saving money for you to be ready. And then the next is Archangel Michael in reverse. So what I have here is that you don't feel balanced anymore in your career area. You feel so upset because some people betrayed you and you don't feel loved anymore in your career. So anyway, this is the overall outcome. You have 3 outcomes. First outcome is the 6 of Keys. I'm sensing here that you've been working very hard because you want to change a job. That's what I'm sensing. And you don't tell anyone about your plan because everyone will be against it. And I'm sensing with this card, your intuition is telling you not to fight anyone. That's what I'm sensing, or not make any decisions while you're mad. Because if you're mad, you're gonna make the wrong choices. And the angels say you must at least see the positive side of your career before you make a decision. And try to look in a different perspective, a reason why you should need to stay in this career. Because some of you guys could have the 9 of Cups already in your career, wherein you're satisfied already of where you are. And I'm sensing like you have to let go of your anger in this situation. The angels say they ask you to purge, and you are asked to be joyful, because I'm sensing like you're so serious these days. You're upset, you're angry. They want you to release that anger that you have, okay, by purging it, they say, because it's very heavy. And also communicate to God for healing. And if you're angry, what you should be doing is that you can say, I am the loving energy of God many times till that anger of yours was released. Okay, it can ease the pain even for a short period of time. But still you have to pray so that there will be healing in your heart, so you can decide which way to go. Because as of the moment, I'm sensing like you're not following your intuition. And to listen to your heart could be. And then the next outcome is up in the air in reverse. So I'm sensing like you're not seeing this career of yours as something that you will have in the future. So you want to have a new career, a new company to be with. You want to resign. That's your plan. Okay, that's your outcome. And then the next will be the Four of Wands in reverse, the Treasure. I'm sensing here that you're not happy anymore with the career, and you don't mind even if it's something stable. You really want to resign. It is because you're reminiscing the past of whatever conflict it was, and they want you to release that kind of feeling, that past behind, that grudge of yours, because you can think rightly, especially if you're angry or if you're driven by that negative emotion of yours. So what I suggest to you guys is to go to nature, let your feet feel the ground, and meditate that all the negativity will be buried on the ground. And also remember to pray to God for the healing of your heart, so that you can clearly decide. And then if there's only one bully in your office, the angels say no need to be somebody who's like this. It's only one person. So you have the next card, which is the Eight of Scrolls. I'm sensing here that you really plan to move away, because I'm sensing here that another reason why you wanna change your career is that for you, you're not fulfilled when it comes to salary. Or some of you guys, I'm sensing here that you're afraid to move on to another career, because I'm sensing like you're afraid that the offer will be little. That's what I'm sensing, because I'm sensing like you could be in a high paying job and it's very much enough for you, even if I'm sensing like when it comes to your career, anytime soon you will you will change your career because of whatever had happened in the past, because of your emotions. And honestly speaking, as you can see, it's really a little reason the angels say. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time to communicate. Because honestly speaking, when it comes to money, the angels say this job is offering you a lot, and what makes you holding back from your decision making is that the fact that you don't know if the new career option will give you the same amount just like what you have now. And then you have the Muse. I'm sensing here that you have to purge the pain and let go of control issues. The angels say, forgive your enemies. The angels told me, don't put your guard up to people. And I'm sensing like you don't have to blame others. It's a thing of the past. The angels say you have to move on. You have to be strong. And then keep faith and trust the universe with this, they say, in decision making. And also, if this is a job that is really a high paying and you think that you can't have it with another career, why not stay, okay? And also see the beauty of your job rather than always the negative side of things. You have co-create, and I'm sensing like you really long for people to be somebody whom will understand you. That's what I'm sensing, who will love you, because for you it's like a never-ending story and you want to change that. You want to be outside the work because you're angry, you're You're sad that you didn't have the co-create with other people. Don't base your decision making on your anger, the angels say. Relax, they said. So here is the advice that the angels has for you, pile number 2. So you have, share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So anyway, you can tell some people about how you feel. If they mistreated you in the past, it's a thing of the past, okay? No need to hide in the cave forever. Relax, okay? Learn to be happy, even if on your own. And if you're in a good vibration, you can always come out. Just change your vibe, guys. Change your vibe. Because in some instances, your vibe can pull down other people or can attract negativity in your life. So remember that you must be in a good vibration so that people will not easily manipulate you. And then the next is get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So as I told you guys, you need to be grounded because you're filled with negativity, especially if you're an empath, because you can take on other people's emotions, and sometimes it's not your emotions anymore, and you can also sense if people are against you or not. So what I can do now for you is that you need to be grounded so that you can have heavenly guidance from above if your heart is not blocked anymore with your anger, grudges, anxiety, and depression. Let go of control issues, and they want you to know that you're guarded. The angels say you're guarding your heart. That's why you're not that open anymore to listen to your guides, your angels, or your intuition. Could be some of you could feel it, could sense that it's hard for you to make decisions. It's hard for you to ask your guides, your angels, and even the divine about signs. And that's another thing. Okay, a sign that you're blocked when it comes to your heart, the angels say. And then the next is awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So honestly speaking, could be these things happen to you because you need to be awakened. Because if you're alone, if you're being independent, that is the mostly time for you to awaken. Because it's happened in my life wherein I was awakened when I became independent or alone. I'm in a hermit mode those times. So they ask you to be in a hermit mode so that you may be able to release the negativity that you may have and be able to contemplate more and learn about self-love, self-respect, self-worth, so that you'll be able to learn how to respect others as well, to set off healthy boundaries, and also you'll be able to forgive if you're open, your heart is open. They said, because if your heart is open, you're open to receive love and give love to other people. If you're closed off, you're just gonna attract negativity or negative people around you, they say. And then these are the other cards that you have. This is your life's purpose. Prayer. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Wow, it's about career. And they told me that you have a huge blockage in your heart. That's why it's hard for you to listen to the divine, the angels say. And I'm sensing like Remember to let go of that grudge, especially if it's already the past. You have to move on already from it, the angels say. And the angels say, remember that people can change. If they are against you, you feel that way, it can change, okay? As long as you're doing what is best. So, to be guided by the above, you need to release this whole blockage that's blocking your heart. You even have this blockage, as you can see. You're blocking your heart with your anger and with your pain. Innocence, prayer. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Embrace me, my God-given innocence, so that I may be at peace. So, the angels say, you must be someone whom remembers to be humble. Not all the time we are right and they are wrong. There are some instances wherein we did something wrong and we need to admit it. If it is their fault, they didn't apologize to you, then in yourself you need to be humble, okay, so that you can be able to approach others. Because nothing good will happen if both situations or both parties are on the side wherein you're fighting, right? And the angels say, of course, it's a never-ending story if nobody put their guard down, right? So I shared to you about the story of my ex-husband's sister. What happened there in their relationship? They had a fight, and both parties are very arrogant to the point that nobody put their guard down. So what do you think happened? They broke up. And worst thing is that they're married less than a year. They broke up easily just because of one small fight. So, if nobody puts their guard down, it will be a never-ending story, or it could even lead on somebody losing a job. And the angels say, use your innocence in a good way, or playfulness in a good way. Use it to have that loving energy and to have that humble heart. Not all the time you should be arrogant. Not all the time you should be defending yourself. Because sometimes you have to lower down your pride to say sorry, even if it's not your fault. Okay? Even if it's not your fault. Because, it's really a never-ending story if nobody will surrender, right? And people will continue on looking at you so badly if you didn't lower your pride, especially in career. Okay? So the next card is, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Prayer. Thank you for letting me lean on my strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessing for everyone involved. So, probably most of you guys, this is your fault, or you started this situation. Just take what resonates, even if not, guys, okay? You still need to learn how to, how to handle the situation. Because if this is your trouble and you want a love life, and that is good, in love life, you need to be someone whom is humble, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's dominant or is not lowering down their pride. Of course, you need to be understanding as well. The angels say that things will not go well if always you're triggered, if always you're into like this energy, if you're always angry, admit your mistakes. If you did something, the angels say, and the situation will stop. So anyway, this is the advice that the angels has for you. You have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So what I basically want to tell you is that remember on to not judge others. The angels say too much, because everybody makes mistakes, right? And if we judge that we are like this, we don't make mistakes or whatsoever, what will happen to us is that we cannot accept any apologies. Okay? And if nobody is putting their guard down, because if you're in a loving energy, you will do something so that you can fix the situation into something that is peaceful. If you long for love, be somebody who is in the loving energy, right? Instead of focusing on hate. And what will happen if you're in a hateful energy? People will hate you. People will gossip about you. Okay? And it's not gonna make you in a loving energy if you're full of judgment, or if you always see yourself as the right person. Sometimes you have to admit your mistakes. Sometimes you have to lower down your pride to have that peace with other people, the angels say. And then the next is, my fearless freedom lights up the world. So honestly, this is what you have in mind. You thought that out there will be better than what you have now. When honestly speaking, look at that. There's a lot of darkness outside. You're not gonna find peace if you don't know how to mend things, if you don't know how to make things work, to make things peaceful. And you cannot have peace and harmony if you don't know how to say sorry, especially if you did something wrong. Okay? So please be in that loving energy, and it's not really make a good decision if you're mad, if you're upset. And I'm sensing here that you should say sorry for some. If your person can say sorry and admit that even if it's not your fault, there could be an exchange of words. And admit that if that happens in your situation, you need really to say sorry because you say hurtful words. Could be. Okay, so is there anything else that you want to say? They said no more. So thank you for watching pile number 2, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.